Hey there. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing great today. I wanted to take a little quick moment for some Thursday thoughts today and just share a little something that came up today. I am a teacher, a vocal coach, and a piano teacher. And right now is recital season for December. And I was working with one of my younger students today who just learned a very valuable lesson. And we are trying to work through with her first public experience of not doing as well as she wanted to do with her performance. And unfortunately, at that performance, I wasn't able to be there that day. So she was already feeling uncomfortable about that because I'm usually always with my students with their recitals and things like that. But she tried, and she ended up forgetting her words. And so it was her first experience of not doing her very best. And she's a little bit like most of us performers. She's a perfectionist. So it is time for the December recital, and of course she doesn't want to do it. And she's kind of lost a lot of her excitement about singing and about music, and I'm trying to work with her to get that back. So I was talking to her today and just encouraging her. And one of the things I heard myself say, teachers and people often go through situations where you can learn from your own messages sometimes. I heard myself say, how many wonderful recitals have you had? How many times have you stood up in front of people and sang beautiful and received so many compliments and applauds, and you did fantastic, right? Probably 3 or 4 times, right? And so how many times has it been horrible? How many times have people thrown tomatoes at you? How many times have people booed you and said how awful you are? No times, right? So then we have this one situation where we forgot some words and things didn't go exactly the way we wanted to, but did we lose an arm? Did we run off the stage crying and nobody could console us? Did mom and dad not want to speak to us anymore? Did they hate us? Did everybody in the place tell us how horrible we were? Nope. None of those things happened. So we had a situation where our performance wasn't what we wanted it to be. But in our minds, we've decided that it's the worst thing that could have possibly happened and we never want to experience it again. And as I was talking to her, I could see that maybe I was getting through to her just a little bit because I wanted her to get back up and try again. I told her the only reason that we were having this conversation is because I did not want her to let the scaries, the fears, win. Because she's a great singer, she's a wonderful performer, and she really loves to sing and she really enjoys it. So I would hate to see, at such a young age, her have one bad experience out of 5 and let the one bad experience outweigh all of the great experiences. And how in the world is that like weight loss? I was thinking about, even for me, just last week. In times before, I was a perfectionist when it came to weight loss. As long as I was doing great on plan, I was in it. I was awesome. I was going to continue with it. I was going to keep going. But I had that one bad weigh-in or that one bad day of eating. And, it's like if I've messed up a little bit, I've messed up a ton and I don't want to do it anymore. And so that becomes an excuse either to binge or to continue to eat bad for the next day and the day after that. And so I'm learning from that for myself. Last week I was up on a week that I didn't think I should be up. I knew I hadn't done horribly on plan, but I was up. In times past, that would probably throw me into a frenzy of eating. But this time I decided, no, I've had 2 really good weigh-ins. So 2 outweighs the 1, and I'm going to keep on going. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's weigh-in. I hope for it to be really great and to maybe make up for some of those pounds that I was up undeservedly. But I want us all to maybe learn from the conversation that I had with my student today. Sometimes we need to look at the big picture of how well we've been doing. And maybe we have one week where it gets a little rough or it's not what we want it to be. But if we keep on going, the odds are in our favor, right? We've done far more good than maybe when we failed. So I'm just hoping maybe that might encourage you. It definitely encouraged me today. It made me get excited about weigh-in tomorrow. I'll definitely be letting you know how that goes. But yeah, Thursday's thought for today is that I hope that you'll weigh out the good. Has the good for you in your plan, in your efforts, even if it's not just Weight Watchers or weight loss. Weigh out how it's been for you. I keep seeing this car moving towards me in the background. But yeah, take a look at your efforts and don't give up. If you have definitely done better than that 1 week or that 1 day even, don't let 1 day or 1 hour, one slip up with one type of food throw you into a tizzy or a tailspin and then make the whole week bad. You can still recover from one eating event or even one bad day. A little bit of exercise, a little bit more water, some rest, you just never know. So anyway, I hope this encourages you. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow for a weigh-in check-in. Have a great one.